Hey guys, I just wanted to keep you up to date on Tigger, so no true crime video this week, but I just wanted to let you know because I'm hoping that I can ask for your help. So, I've been to the vets today because they've said that Tigger is well enough-ish to have the surgery, right? There's a lot of factors involved in it. But I asked how much the bill was so far, and boy did I get a shock. Probably in total it's going to cost $1,000, which, if anyone's watched my other video, sorry about the cats, they were apparently every time I record they want to say hello. If anyone's watched my other video, they know that I don't have that money. To be honest, if the vet had literally said to me, he's not well enough to have surgery until a week, because it's a week today that he's been in, it's going to cost you a fortune, it's going to cost you all this money, plus the surgery, I wouldn't have been able to do it. And so, as sad as it is, I would have had to say goodbye to him because I could not afford that. So I kind of feel maybe it's a bit of naivety in a way, but also I feel a bit blindsided because they've not once told me how much this is going to cost. All they ever told me is the surgery. And basically I don't have $1,000. So I don't know what the heck I'm going to do. Well, I do. I've done a GoFundMe. So if... excuse me. If anyone can add to it and donate to Tigger's vet bill, then I would really appreciate it. If you can't, that's totally fine. If something you could do for me instead would be to share it, because the more people that see this and that maybe are in a position to donate, the better, obviously, because I've seen it done on GoFundMe so many times where people have raised thousands and thousands. And I'm not even remotely expecting that, I really don't think, but even just a little bit to help, because I'm going to have to borrow the money, but that's too much to borrow, if you know what I mean. Like, trying to find somebody that has that kind of money just sitting around, for me, is just insane. I've always been quite lucky with my pets, I suppose, because I've not had enormous vet bills like that. To me, I know vet bills can skyrocket way over that, I know that. But to me, that is a big vet bill, and I've never had a vet bill like that. I've been to the vets, loads of times. I've spent hundreds on animals, I've spent hundreds on strays, but I've never had one that big. The only time I ever had a vet bill that was $2 or $3 was for my horse, and she was insured at the time. So, they paid for it, so I didn't have to pay for it. But yeah, it's devastating really, because I thought it'd be $500-600. It's that without even the surgery, and that's just, to me, is just crazy. I know times are hard, like for me they're really hard at the minute, and for other people are worse off than me, other people are better off than me, some people will probably be exactly the same. I totally understand that, and if you can't donate anything then it's not a problem. But maybe if you could just share it for me, because then maybe it will find somebody that can. I don't know. I'm going to put the link in the description for it. And like I said, just try, because a little bit, probably a lot of you know, I rescue animals as often as I can. I don't really like asking for help in this way, because to me, I'm choosing to do that. They are my responsibility, and therefore I should foot the bill for them. I get that. But what happens when you can't? What happens when you don't have that money? Like I said, if I knew it was going to be this much, I wouldn't have been able to do it. But I wasn't told that. See, here's another little rescue kitten. Rain. I found her, she's called Rain, because she was in a storm. She was tiny, she had gammy eyes, she was getting soaked, and I brought her and her 2 brothers in. Her other brother's called Flash. imaginative, I know. Sadly, her littlest brother died. They were so tiny. I didn't think any of them would make it. They still really could have done with their mum, but I didn't know who their mum was. And I couldn't leave them out there because they would have died. So, sadly, the youngest brother wasn't eating. These were eating meat. I tried them with it and they actually started eating meat and bits of milk. So, they were at an age where they could. And he should have been, but he didn't, and sadly he died. I've took in kittens around about the same time as that. The mum had abandoned them. They were dying. So I took them in and I bottle fed them. I got them up every 2-3 hours. I had them for 2 weeks. And slowly they started dying off. And sadly, the last one, I even took to the vets to try and save her, to try and do anything. Because when you spend all that time trying to save an animal and they all just die, it is so freaking heartbreaking. So I took her to the vets and sadly she died the same day. They were just so small, and even though I'd managed to keep them alive for 2 weeks, I just don't think they just didn't do very well. I've had dogs that have turned up outside and I've rescued them and found them a home. I've neutered, I feed a stray cat colony and I've neutered most of them, and then they have kittens like the ferals that you can't get near. They have kittens, and then those kittens have kittens, and it's just a nightmare. Like, you imagine, one cat once when I pretty much first started doing it had 8 kittens, 5 of which were girls, and I couldn't afford to get any of them neutered at the time. So they then had 5 kittens each. That's 25 kittens plus the cats that were already there. So I tried to find homes for them and got them out wherever I could, because living on the streets is no life for them. They get diseases, they get all sorts. And the ones that didn't find a home, I look after them and I try my best for them. I've neutered most of them. I think I've neutered about 15, but there's just the odd few that I still can't because I can't get near them. A lot of the cats I've tried to get tame, so they'll come up to me and rub up on me and want a stroke. And that's good, because then if they need the vet, I can take them. But some of them don't come anywhere near, and therefore they're really hard. And I've tried using traps, but the wrong cat just goes in. You put delicious food in a cage, you want to catch that feral over there, but Alice over here wants that food. She's just going to go straight in. Yeah, that's what happens, so it's hard. Yeah, I've also, yesterday, I have 2 lovebirds, and yesterday, I have no idea where they came from. Well, it wasn't yesterday, it was a couple of days ago. I heard these birds talking to mine outside. So I goes outside thinking, is there a nest somewhere or something? It's very strange that these birds are talking to mine. I look up, and there's 2 lovebirds on my roof. So they've escaped from somewhere. I have a colony of cats that I feed. They just want to eat the birds. So they sat on my roof, right? I'm trying to catch them. No such luck. Yesterday, find the wings of one of them. So the cats had it. So I was pretty heartbroken. They're not my birds, by the way. Just random birds. But they're not made for the wild, so I wanted to try and save them. And I managed to, so I spent the entire day trying to save one of this bird, the other one, because now it's lost its partner. I felt really bad because lovebirds stick together and it's lost its partner, so I felt really bad about that. So I literally took my birdcage outside to try and get it to land on it or something somehow, so that I could try and net it or something. Anyway, it did land on it. I did it for hours. Got it to trust a bit more, and then and then it flew off and I didn't see it again. So I was like, it's getting dark anyway, can't do much. So I brought him back in. And this morning I heard it tweeting away again, so I've gone out again, and with the help of my dad, we actually managed to catch it, which to me is so insane. It didn't let me anywhere near it. It doesn't know me. I don't know whether it's ever had, like, been around humans, because some people just put them in an aviary and don't ever, like, interact and touch them. Mine were raised from being tiny, and they will land on my head and land on me, and they like that. They enjoy that, and they peck me. Cats, which is fun sometimes. Obviously this one doesn't, because it doesn't even know me, but yeah, I managed to save it, so that made me really happy. I was really sad about his partner though. But I'm just trying to like give you an idea of, I can't, no matter how hard, well, I don't try very hard, but if I did, I can't see an animal that needs something and just walk past. Like them birds. I was literally out for hours trying to get a ladder up to a roof and everything, saying, why do I care? Like, why am I doing this? And it's because the cats will eat them or the bird will die. But it's not my bird, so why is it my problem? But it is, because I can't see it just die. I can't. I have to try. Anyway, sorry, I always feel like I need to help. I mean, if people, you guys don't know me personally, but even insects, I'm not even joking, I will fish insects out of the water. A wasp is drowning, I will try and save it, even if it stings me for the pleasure. I don't like anything to die. I think everything that is alive deserves life. Even flies, how annoying are flies? But I still feel bad, so I just won't kill them. And I know that sounds absurd to some people. That's just who I am. So if an animal is in need or something is in need, even a person, like if I have the means to, I would give someone the shirt off my back. And I'm not trying to big myself up at all. I'm just trying to explain the kind of person that I am, because it's genuinely true. And I hate asking for help like this. I would never ever normally do it, but I literally don't know what else to do. So yeah, I'm just hoping that, you know, as a community, you can, if you're in a position to donate anything, then do so, and if not, then please just share it wherever you can, because I just don't know what else to do. So thank you for listening and watching and supporting me and everything you guys do for me. You're absolutely amazing, and I'll see you in the next video, which hopefully will be a true crime one. We'll see, but yeah, bye.